So what up, guys, this is Worst. I'm back again with another video all about stuff you may want to know all about. Film history. I did music history on Average Flux not too far back. Did a really good job. You should go check it out no matter what. And also, this go around is going to be all about film, nothing about music, and you can bet I love music more than film. So anyway, guys, we're going to be moving on into the way far back in the past, like 1800 to 1801, whatever. Just whatever year the camera came out, we're talking about the big old thing that you just take a big old picture of things and that's it. I mean, there's nothing, no filming involved, nothing like that. Just camera was just invented by Thomas Tesla, amazing guy, knew him. He was all about just inventing stuff to make your life more entertaining, better, whatever you want to call it. Film came next because, man, you had to, like, many pictures in a row. That's all film is. It's a bunch of pictures just taken just all in a row and then it's just shoved. History of film pretty much writes itself. You got silent movies, trash, honestly, because you can't even hear anything. It's like, why? I'm just like having my ear up to the TV and it's like, come on, guys, what are you doing? You're looking at a disadvantage because you got half of the experience taken out. If you don't have sound, you can't experience the delicious 4K sight and sounds coming out of your 4K TV. And even then, we're moving up to 8K, so 4K shouldn't even be mentioned anymore in this video, guys. I actually did a lot of research about the silent era. Kind of blew it over though, so I mean, it really didn't matter. Can't even hear anything, so it's like, why even make them? I don't know. But anyway, we're moving into like black and white, like actual talkies, you know, walkie-talkies or whatever they're called. You're getting into like the 20s, 30s. We're in money. Come on, money. You know, we're talking about movies like 12 Angry Men and Robin Hood, extraordinary classics, Wizard of Oz, amazing films if you have terrible taste. Then, of course, you got the Three Amigos, Laurel and Hattie. All of them, one by one, made amazing films, never even seen one of them. And honestly, if it's black and white, I cannot get into it. 40s, 50s, so you got, raindrops are falling on my head. You got Gajira, amazing American movie, guys. Blasting on to the 60s, man. We got the best movie of all time. Mad, Sad, Glad, Bad World. All around me are familiar faces. Honestly, you had this director, Alfred Hitchman, guys.
Good evening.
Amazing filmography. Take a look at it, just the list. You don't even have to watch the movies to know. It's just amazing, guys. Honestly, guys, who in the world could fault Ask.com? They listed Alfred Hitchman's Vertigo as the #1 greatest movie of all time. Honestly, I disagree with this wholeheartedly. Man, you got all of these amazing actors, man, coming out. You know, you got Clark Kent, Kathleen Kennedy, man. All these fantastic actors that are still recognized to this second. And we also got Cinnamon Cane. Not that great of a movie, if I say so myself, and I do. Honestly, guys, we keep skipping over stuff. We got these cinematographo techniques, close-ups, pots and pans, guys. That's what I call them. That's what I call all these different techniques that are really just need to be washed in the dishwasher. You got these things called film strips. What? That must have been a freaking nightmare trying to put all that stuff in Premiere. All this stuff, man. You gotta watch it all, or don't. Actually, don't. Whoa, guys, I forgot all about the most important film company of our time. Hello, Disney. You got Snoke White, Lady, and the Scamp. Obviously, Aristocrats, amazing movie. You cannot beat it, man. You can't beat it. You can try, but you're gonna fail. Honestly, guys, who could forget these amazing classic movies?
Take me home, Daddy!
Fantastic company that never does wrong, never has made one trash movie ever. Moving into a little bit of context here, the 60s, you got the film code. The code of film. Oh, you got all these hippie movies, all psychedelia and all this bullcrap, and it's like, hey guys, you can do all that now, and you can like do all this stuff in movies that usually you couldn't do before because the studio was like, holy crap, don't even do this, and it was allowed. And honestly, it makes sense to me why it was implemented because of a lot of reasons. Only other movies that really mattered, if you want to get down to the wire, the Beatles movies, guys. You got Yellow Submarine, Sandwich Freakin', you got Hard Day's Day, and Cheese and Onions. It's just a fantastic thing that the the Beatles did, and absolute fire. It's like, why even watch anything else? Moving on to the 70s. You got some gritty bullcrap. The Godfather 1, 2, and 3. Robert De Niro, Cappuccino. You got Marlon Brando and all them. And then you got, gosh, man, what is even out? Now we finally came to it, guys. The cream of the crop, the crop of the cream, the cream of the crumb, guys. Freaking Trek Wars. Changed everything, guys. Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan the Jedi, and oh my gosh, who else? Just the old ones count, and there was actually no other ones that were supposed to be made, and then they accidentally made all these other ones. And you can't fault it. You can't fault it. You can't fault it. Freaking amazing. You're gonna have to see it, and if you don't, you're really weird. Anyway, guys, it's time to move on to the best era of any era of any era of any era, the 80s, guys. We've reached the top of the mountain right here, the best era of movies of all time. It never gets better, it never got any better, it's not going to get better. Guys, what first comes to mind is, of course, the golden era of music videos. You got some amazing bands and artists coming in on MTV. Honestly, guys, and I wish I could think of a term for this bullcrap, but I can't. Once you watch a movie from the 80s, you'll suddenly realize, like, why did I watch anything else? Scientists really dropped the ball on this one by not calling it the golden era of filmmaking. It's just weird how they wouldn't, or anybody wouldn't. I have no idea why. I haven't even mentioned any directors since Alfred Hitchman. Of course, you got Steven Spielman, Danny Elfman, and Tim Burton. So it's like, really, is the 80s that big of a decade, that big of a deal? Yes. Honestly, guys, we're moving in to a horrible era of filmmaking, the 90s, guys.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
All this garbage that really you should never watch. It's really not necessary. Oh my, why even watch any of this stuff, man? Mrs. Doubtwater, it's really something you should overlook. Just like the rest of the 90s, just overlook it, pretend it doesn't exist. But, it's, maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh, but I'm not. Pretty dismal time all in all. I really disliked it. I really have a really bad taste in my mouth talking about it. So we're gonna move on to the 2000s.
I hate Mondays.
It's even worse than the 90s, so it's like, why even move on at this point? No idea. But you have some masterpieces here and there. You had like Ice Melt, and you had like stuff with Ice Cube. Vanilla Ice, great movie, should be watched by all. And then thrown immediately in the trash because it's not 80s. But it's stuff can be appreciated. You can rent it on Amazon, YouTube, and Facebook, and you can pirate stuff like that too. Honestly, guys, that about wraps it up for the history of film. Really enjoyed talking about this bullcrap. And wait a second, whoa, I'm forgetting about modern film Modern film. What am I doing? I'm forgetting all about this stuff. What do you got? You got all kinds of movies coming out. You got what movies? That's about it, guys. Any questions? Don't ask